Welcome to day 11 Facebook Live. This is Mahesh Kadravan, for spreadsheet trainer, founder of Spreadsheet Enthusiastic Facebook group, welcoming you for another Facebook Live where I diverse into the various aspects of spreadsheets. This month we are focusing on the Microsoft Excel. Next month I will be trying to focus on the Google Sheets as well. Yeah. So I think few hours back I put in one meme in I think in Facebook about something about self reference. Now why this idea came today, I was in the morning, I was thinking what to do with Facebook Live, and I was thinking that let's do something else. And suddenly while I was walking through a lawn, and I got confused which where to go. So there was no direction back to the hotel room. I should come back. So while I was walking to the lawn, I was not able to find out the same way from where I have gone, and I came back. So that made me think about that there is something which made me caught, because doing my corporate job and doing my teaching with the students also, this is very important aspect I teach my students. It's all about the cell references. The point, the where you point to the direction, that means, so when I asked that person, tell me where I should go back to my room, so he pointed to me that direction. That's called the cell reference, right? So simple terms, the reference which you give to that cell to get that output or to get that particular thing, whatever you want, that's called as a cell references. Simple thing. So there are actually three types of cell references, and I will just share you my presentation so that you will understand what I am talking about. Just I'll just present the screen. There you go. Yeah. So what are the cell references? Actually, in Excel, formula often refers to other cells. Like the example which I told you. While I was walking the lawn, I could not come back to the same my room, because I could not find the same path. I got lost in that particular maze of all the lawn, the grasses and the gardens and everything. So what I did, I asked one person who is a hotel representative and asked him that where exactly my room number is and how to go back. So he pointed me the direction, that this is the direction, this is the way you need to go. Take left and take right, and there is your room. Okay, that is called as a reference points. So this references can be relative, absolute, or mixed. Relative means what? It is in relation with something particular cell reference you are giving. Absolute means straightforward. You're just pinpointing one particular location and you're going saying that Mahesh, this is the location you want to go for that. Relative means what? I can't say that this is the exact location, exact room which you're saying, because I am new to this particular industry, a job or this hotel. But I can say that you go to left, go to right, and I might be there is one a statue. Beside the statue might be your room. This is what a relative, because in relation to that room, he has shared that thing. Absolute means point to one. He said that exactly. You take a left, take a right, and turn right, and there is your room. That's what he said. Mixed means both of mix of relative and mixed. That means he might be sure, he might be not sure. So he's like a 50-50% kind of thing. Okay, so this is what cell reference in simple terms is all about. Now, relative cell references are very important because it adjusts automatically when you copy to the another locations. Now, absolute means what? You are fixing at one location. Like I said, you go to left, you go to right, there is your room. That means you are not changing. He is also perfect in saying to you, in guiding to you, and you also know that this is your room. But then relative means what? You are just going to that location, to that the point, but in relation to that point. So you're not going to exact to the point. You're just beside, might be that left or right side or north or south, might be that point will be there. So it can be copied to another. Okay, now mixed cell reference is what? Either the row or the columns remain fixed while the other adjust when it is copied. Now, when to use absolute references, very important thing. When copying a formula across the cells, when certain values need to be stay constant. So for example, this is very important when you talk about a tax rate. I take a sip of water. Tax rate means what? You have a lot of individuals wherein very different tax brackets are there, like 30%, 25%, 15%, 10%. Right? Now you want to divide all the individuals on that particular brackets. Okay, but Now, when you calculate the percentage with your salary and your tax rate, that means you're multiplying your salary with your tax rate. So I will show you an example in how it can be calculated as well. So what happens in that case? That based on the various tax brackets, your salary plus into the tax bracket, the amount will be coming. Now that amount will be obviously varying, right? Because always the tax bracket will be changing. So your answer will be also varying. Commission percentage, you're giving certain vendors 15%. Certain vendors you give 10%. Certain vendors you give only 5%. Based on that, your answers. So this is where your references be in view good use of that. And majorly in Excel, I would say in various ranges. I would say wherever you take a full table, or you want this row to this column or this row to this column, wherever you want this kind of things, you take a lot of references. Okay, now this is useful for any of target audience like your coaches or professionals or working individuals, anything that will be very useful for them, right? Great. Now, why? As Simon Sinek said, why? It starts with why. Imagine tracking your company's growth. Now, I have already given an example of why I got off this topic, right? I give you a realistic example. Okay, imagine you are tracking your company's global profits. Okay, and realizing the halfway that throughout the year that you are a simple error in your cell references tone of every calculations. Sounds similar to those who have I have been in that situation. I have made all the mistakes in Excel, whatever I have I have experienced that. That's why I teach students about not to make that mistakes, right? That's why I told in my backstory as well. What are the struggles I had gone to? I don't want to go to that. I don't want you to approach that struggle. I want you to be a smooth learner. So this is where the absolute reference come in, because it ensures that data stays accurate no matter whether it is copied or not. Because one single copy also, you feel that okay, this isn't copy, control C and control V, that's all. No, it matters a lot when you takes a lot. Okay, now what mistakes you can avoid? So incorrect accurate calculations can be avoided due to shifting of cell references. Okay, wasting time in manually fixing the formulas, because a lot of times what happen, we don't give references because it's not like what we say in our blood. We say no, you don't forget to brush your teeth, you don't forget to drink your tea, coffee, uh, or milk or anything, right? You don't forget to take a bath, you don't forget to wear a good clothes while going for a client meeting, or sitting in the Zoom and everything, right? So this is where the exact thing is. So in references also, we always forget. As an Excel user, we don't put as a regular person, and this has happened with me also. It's not like that I have done the very first thing. No, it's happened with me also. So it has to be that you need to remember things, and beforehand you will, and that will not come by 1 day or 2 day practices. You have to make it day to day practice, and then it will come to that. Okay, great. These are the two mistakes which is very important for you to take care of cell references. Okay, now I will go to the Excel sheet and I will show you the examples, that practical examples which will be very useful for you to understand. Great. Okay, so let's go. Okay, done. So I will play a music also in between so that it be a light. Let's see how it is coming, and let's go. Okay, so this is the Excel sheet which I wanted to show with you, and okay. So this is the annual revenue and profit forecast for a multinational company. I've taken the realistic data. Okay, as one of the client, I mapped I've changed all the data because as per the non-disclosure agreement, I can't share the data. This is a country. The revenues are there in USD dollars. Tax rates are there. Tax amount, net revenue, operational cost, and profit. Now you have only two these figures. With rest everything we have to be calculated, including the operation cost is also given to you. Okay. Now how to calculate? You have a country: US, Canada, Germany, Japan. You have the revenue $50,000, 32,000 lakh, 41 and 38. The tax rates are given depending upon the country to country and whatever the tax rates are defined. Now you want to calculate tax amount. How to calculate? Simple formula: revenue into tax rate. That's what I did. So equal to B4 into C4. Right? This is what is done. Now net revenue. What is exactly the net revenue? Revenue minus the tax amount, that is called the next revenue. That is B4 minus T4. This is called as a tax revenue. Okay. Operating cost, I told you, this one will be given to you. So you need to find a profit. What is a profit? Is your net revenue minus operation cost, that is called as a profit. This is called as a E4. Now this is simple reference point. I have not given anything dollar sign and everything. I will tell you where the reference comes to. Okay. This is a simple calculation which I did, but this is what you will give you an idea that how you can do the calculations. Okay. Now I am first I will using the type of mixed reference. Okay. How can be the mixed reference can be done? Okay. Let's see. Now calculate the total cost of various products in different regions with shipping costs that vary by region in columns, but each product price based in constant in rows. Okay, so you have product, laptop, smartphone, tablet. You have a base price, shipping cost. Canada and Germany, or different kinds of shipping cost are there. Total cost you will need to find for USA, Canada, and Germany. How to do that? Let's see. Now, simple thing. If you want to find the total cost of USA, you need to find 1000 into 50. If you want to find this total cost of Canada, 1000 into 75, 1000 into Germany for total cost of Germany. But how do we give a reference? The reference is this way: equal to, you first give the cell reference of B16, that is your best price, plus you go to the shipping, we need to add it, right? And sorry, then press $F4, function F4. Now this might change according to your MacBook laptop, or you have a Windows laptop. Windows laptop it will work function and F4. In MacBook, I think it is command and F4. You can just see that whether it works or not, or you can press command and 4 also. You can just check in the MacBook. Okay, so that is where you will get. So this dollar sign, what exactly does it? What it fixes your C column, the 16th row. It will fix it. Why? Because then you need to move back to the smartphone. Also, you need to calculate that, right? For a tablet, also you need to calculate. So you have to fix that column so that it can be easy for you to find out the reason. Okay. Now we did it. Then you just copy and then paste it. What if I don't do? Let's imagine if I don't do that. Let's see. P16 plus directly I do. Now let's imagine what if. 1050, 500 and 300. Where did the 50 gone? For smartphone, you're not calculating shipping charges. For tablet, you're not calculating total cost for USA. That means you are at loss, or you might be doing a great mistake. That's why the cell reference is more important. So this is where your cell references come. Same way I calculated for the Canada also. I just changed the cell reference. I changed to the D column. Rest everything is made then E column, and that's how you will be getting this thing. Okay, great. Now we come to the absolute reference. Another example: calculating the employee bonuses, where a fixed bonus percentage, that is 10%, is applied to each employee salary. So what is that? Employee name is John, Sarah, David. You have a salary 50, 60,000 and 45,000. Bonus percentage is 10. Now this is 10% is across to all the employees, not like that what we have seen in this example, where the shipping cost was different according to country to country. Okay, so here the bonuses are same. So to give the bonuses, 50,000 into 10%. So what is your bonus? Yes. Now if I calculate the total salary, it will be 55,000, 60,000 and 49,500. Okay, so this is what the calculation is all about. Okay, now this is what this is absolute reference, means you are fixing a one cell point, which I said I got lost in the loan. He told me that this is the point. Go left, go right. There is your room. That means he's absolutely right, and I have got bang on. I've reached my room. So that is called the absolute reference. Okay. So here what bonus 10% is given across to all the employees, irrespective of their scale, irrespective of their department. Nothing depends. Okay, not been mentioned in the question as well. Simple. They have said you calculate a bonus for all the salary people, and that's we calculate. Okay. Now we come to the last example, relative reference. What is relative? Which I told you. You go to the left, you go to the right, but there is one statue of elephant. Just beside that might be your room. Might be your room. That means in relation to that particular elephant statue, is saying that might be your room. Okay. So how to calculate that? So there's the problem. Calculate the weekly sales total for a series of products where each week's sales are entered manually. Okay, and you want a total to adjust for the new rules automatically. How to do that? So you have a product, same products, laptop, smartphone, and tablet. You have the week one USD dollars, week two, week three, and your total sales. Now, simple thing, you have to just calculate the whole total. How to do that? So P36 C and D. You get the whole total and you done with that. Okay, so this is what the whole reference point is there, and this is the thing of basically a very important thing which I wanted to share with you today in this particular Facebook live. Okay, so mastering absolute and relative references can transform the way you handle the spreadsheet is very, very important. And if you put that practice right now as a beginner, that will be very useful for you, because whether you're calculating global profit, whether you're calculating individual commissions, whether you're calculating for your coaching business and anywhere, this is very important. And to continue learning this life saving excess hacks and growth side, please join our Facebook group, Spreadsheet Enthusiasts Group. Be an expert in spreadsheets. You have that link. Click on that link and join the Facebook group. And I will see you inside the Facebook. You'll be getting one-to-one call. You'll be getting one book from my side and courier especially to your address. And also, I have a mini course we'll be developing with you. With that being said, uh, thank you so much for joining this Facebook Live, and let's join back tomorrow. I will be coming up with another very interesting topic related to spreadsheets. How do you like this particular Facebook Live? Type in comment and let me see. And also watching the replay, just hashtag #replay and let me know. I will be surely watching you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless you. Enjoy the music.